Well, Moses, if you can't get the top job, you might as well go for second. Hey, ride on someone's coattails.
Vice president reminds me of the Saskatchewan Roughriders quarterback positions. If you can't be the starter, who's the most popular guy? The backup. Everybody loves the backup in Saskatchewan.
Everyone loves the backup.
Everyone's going to love the vice president if Trump screws up, if he wins.
Well, everyone's going to love the hoops action in the Border City this weekend.
For sure. Great stuff happening, of course. The Holy Rosary Invitational Tournament, switching sports, by the way.
Yeah.
This one less, I guess, tenuous? I guess
yeah, this is less controversial. This
exactly. Although it was a good contest, nevertheless, between Cold Lake Royals and, of course, our boys, Holy Rosary. We'll go to the highlights. Second quarter, Raiders start strong, up 18-9. Alex Arutchev goes glass. Raiders extend their lead to 11. But before the half, Royals make a nice little run to close the gap. Yusuf El-Jaji, all the time, will drain the triple. The Royals will now trail 31-23 at the half. Going to the third quarter, the Raiders would take control. After the miss, Gabriel Lesico will spin and get the rebound to fall. Later in the third, it's going to be Seth Ortiz who drives and gets the floater to drop, plus the foul. Ortiz making the free throw, part of a 12-0 Raiders run. They go on to win 60-47. Now, the Raiders had, or the girls' game had the Raiders taking on the rivals from Lloyd Comp. Fourth quarter, Hannah McDuff gets the return pass, makes the bucket. Raiders up 36-26. With over 5 to go, the Barons mount a comeback. Salil Gao gets the hoop and the harm. The Barons now trailing 6. Then after the miss, it's going to be Gao who grabs the loose ball and gets the jumper to fall. Barons now trailing 36-32. 36-34 with a minute to go. Alyssa Banes will nail the clutch 3 with a game-high 22 points for her. Raiders now up 39-34. Final ticks, Barons down 3. Lane Guest down the court. Her 3-ball partially blocked by Banes. The Raiders hold on to beat the Barons 39-36. Now, the Raiders Rustlers basketball teams will wrap up their regular season with a doubleheader in Grand Prairie against the Wolves. The Lakeland ladies will try to finish off the season at 24-0, going perfect ahead of the conference championships next weekend at Lakeland Gym. The men have already clinched a berth to the playoffs. It's just a matter of what seed they will be going in. They currently sit in 4th, 2 points behind the Wolves. If the men can sweep the double dip, they secure 3rd in the North. The ladies tip off at 6, the men at 8 o'clock. Well, some more Rustlers action for you. The Rustlers women's volleyball team wrapped up the conference championships today, taking on Olds College in the consolation round. The Rustlers would drop this match in straight sets. Now, the AJHL announced their award winners today. 3 Lloydminster Bobcats were up for 4 awards. Goaltender Alex Leclerc was up for League MVP and top goalie, while Christian Lloyd was up for outstanding defenseman and Noah Bald nominated for Rookie of the Year. None of them won in their respective categories, but the Bonnyville Pontiacs, they cleaned up nicely. Bobby McMahon was named Most Valuable Player. The 19-year-old scored the most game-winning goals in the season, I should say, in the league with 9, 34 in total, second most in the AJ. Meanwhile, Brinton Pashnik earned Outstanding Defenseman honors, the blue liner averaging 1.2 points per game, proving to be an offensive threat all season, while head coach Rick Swan walked away with Coach of the Year honors. And of note, Lloydminster's Tyler Bush of the Spruce Grove Saints, well, he was named Most Dedicated Player, so at least someone in Lloydminster did come out with an award. Now, it was a busy night in the AJHL. Bobcats are idle, but Bonnyville is on the ice tonight, taking on Fort McMurray. The Pontiacs are 3 points back of the Bobcats for 3rd in the North Division with 3 games remaining. RJ Lalonde is the place to be, 7:30 game time. Also in action, the Bandit Pipeline Bobcats earned a big win in Game 1 Wednesday, putting up 53 shots in a 2-1 overtime contest. Game 2 goes tonight in Leduc. We'll have the results for you on our late night cast.